Alright, welcome back to another video. It's October 3rd today. We're filling ag bags today. You would have saw that at the start of the video. You would have seen I was running with that tractor because picked up a Meyer forage wagon that we're gonna rent for the day. Our New Holland wagon just can't unload into the ag bagger anymore because the ag bagger was rebuilt. So now it unloads a little differently. So what I went ahead and did is I ran down to Gordon's place and I picked up one of his 18-foot Meyer forage wagons. So yeah, that was a pretty nice forage wagon. It trails down the road extremely smooth. And Dad and I were just playing with it, seeing how it unloaded, and that is a sweet wagon. A lot of money, but yeah. If I had no budget and I had to buy another set of forage wagons, that right there is what I'd go with. But they're built in America, we're Canadian, and the exchange rate sometimes isn't so good for us. But right now, one of them forage boxes, just a box, no undercarriage, costs 30 grand Canadian for an 18-footer with the poly floor.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight.
Alright, I just made it out here to the field. It's a little while later. I had some homework to do for college. But, flew the drone. So Dad's running wagons. Leonard is running the ag bagger, a good friend of ours. That's his tractor on the bagger. A big 7430 premium John Deere. Then we got our 7420 on the chopper, and Mom was running that. So, we're waiting for Dad to bring that wagon over here. And then we will start chopping our first load. I got the windows open and the hearing protection on. Because the relay for the fan motor in this tractor blew, and I didn't have any more on hand. And I got some. They're sitting at the John Deere dealer, but no one's been down there. We're making it work. Still, this tractor's getting its workout in today. Alright, I was filling up this box here, this Ford's wagon, and turned the corner and I noticed, hey, flat tire, right flat, right buggered up. This tire was already looking pretty bad a couple days ago, and of course, this spring, I tried to argue for a spare set of these tires. They're 8 lug on a rim. They're a pretty beefy tire. Tried to argue to get one, but the bosses didn't want to, just because of cost, which is fair enough. Pretty well set up for one of them with the tire and the rims, like $400, but here we are with a flat tire, so we're gonna have to take it off. We're gonna have a little bit of downtime with one wagon again, because we don't have anything like that over at the farm, so we're gonna have to run to the tire shop and get it fixed. So, yeah, it kind of sucks, but you can see too, because of the lean, the box is actually up off the chassis. It's not a big deal, but yeah, not fun. They're bringing some tools over so we can jack up the tire, but I was just looking at this Meyer Ford's wagon. I've looked at them a couple times before at the farm, but they're pretty neat. You have your start and stop here for the front chain, and then I believe this is the TSS total speed system. If you put this in low range and pull the handle down, the beaters and the apron are all geared together. Mom's running to the tire shop with the tire for that wagon. Oh, we're running with one wagon. I didn't fill that Meyer full, but I filled it the fullest I've filled it yet. So it's a pretty heavy load now. But it's neat. They're neat Ford's boxes. So yeah, we're just gonna run with one wagon for probably the next, I don't know, 10-15 minutes while we get down to the tire shop. Mom already left a little while ago, but yeah, them tandem axles on that wagon just pull so smooth. Mom's back with the tire. I just filled another wagon full for Dad. I filled that mire pretty well right full. It's crazy. That wagon holds at least 50% more than our wagons, because I did a lap and then another row on this 20-acre field here, versus our 16-foot wagons. You can't do that. You can only do one lap and then they're full. That wagon holds a lot of feed. That's pretty neat. Alright, there comes Dad with the big mire wagon. So yeah, like I mentioned, that wagon's 18 foot, but our wagon is only a 16 footer. That mire wagon's also quite a bit wider. So what we're doing is I'm putting on kind of 3, call them strips, on that big mire wagon, and then on the Forge King I'm putting 2 and then just a little bit. And yeah, with the mire wagon, he has to drive all the way to the back, and we switch there. But after, with the Forge King, I'll bring it back to the front for him, and it works out pretty good. Managed to make it to the front with this wagon this time. See, Dad isn't back yet. Hoping I didn't give him any grief with the last wagon by filling it too full, but something tells me I might have. I didn't really even jam pack it that full. I just filled it full to the beaters like that. I didn't kind of get all the feed in the cross conveyor like this, but yeah. Anyway. Leonard are keeping each other rolling tonight pretty good now. It's good. You can see we're giving this tractor a good workout, but it handles it just fine because corn is so consistent in height. You can comfortably bog this tractor down. You'll see it. They do it with the big self-propelled choppers too, and yeah, just because corn is a consistent height. Not on this Forge King wagon, but if you get that mire wagon really full towards the end, you actually have to shift down a gear because of how heavy it gets. But yeah. There you go, nice full wagon. If I can, see there's Dad on his way over. I like to fill him full, turn off our inoculant. That way we're more efficient per each trip. There you go. Just trying to switch rows over here, and I ended up breaking a shear bolt. Just for the pickup head, the chopper's not plugged or nothing. I'm gonna see if I got some wrenches in the cab for it, and if I don't, I'll make a phone call back home and mom or someone will bring me a set of wrenches. There you go. Looks like it was just a one-time thing. I didn't think I took that long to fix it, but there's Dad on his way back with a wagon already. And this one does not even have one row on it yet. Alright, we got wagon switched. We switched at the front. So that Meyer wagon was not full, but it just made sense to give him what I had on the wagon. And for me to get a new one if he was just gonna be waiting anyway. So the bag only needs 4 more loads. So I don't know if that means including this load or including the load that just left. But anyway, we're getting close. It's just after 8 o'clock, so it really isn't that late yet. The perk about ag bags is that they are not in the cow yard. So that means when we're chopping corn till late at night, the cows don't have to stay in. They can go outside because the ag bags are not in the way. Yeah. If everything goes well, we should be able to finish between tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow I won't be around as much just because it's a long day at college. But today I was able to be around and help a lot. I still had homework to do. So I was doing that for a couple hours, but I was able to run and get us another forage wagon where we needed that and do a lot of chopping today. You can see every now and then there's a little spot where there's no corn growing. It is what it is. I actually don't end up minding that too much. See over there, I swung out by accident and took 3 rows. But you can see the tractor will just pick up all the RPMs back because it only has to do half the work when there's only 1 row. It's a little hard to pull sometimes, but I gotta say, this rope that I put on the harvester, okay, the one time I try and take a video, it doesn't work. But generally, this is only the 2nd time tonight I have to get out. Generally, that rope setup to unhook wagons works pretty good. But apparently not this load. But it's just a rope that we ran through everything to unhook wagons. Alright, they just told me that back at the farm there's a broken shear bolt on the ag bagger. So I'm gonna go over there. It's funny, the wagon I filled that I broke a shear bolt on also had a broken shear bolt on the bagger. But I'm gonna run over there. Well, we got the ag bagger running good again. Hey, look, a deer. See that? That's pretty neat. There's actually 2 of them. I'll put the clip up. I filmed it in portrait, not in landscape. But there was 2. So, like I was saying before I got distracted, we got the ag bagger working again. Just a shear bolt. Nothing too crazy caused it. So, yeah. No issues there. But we're back at filling this Meyer wagon. When we're unloading with that Meyer wagon pretty well as fast as it can in low range. See, the tractor's at like 1400 RPM, so we are working them pretty good. Yeah, it's one of the things I'm a little more picky on now with our rebuilt blower and our ag bag is a forage wagon that'll run out pretty quick. The New Holland wagons we have will actually run out faster than the Forge King. But you have to bring up the RPMs on the wagon, which unfortunately the New Holland wagons in their current state don't really take that too well. But I don't know. We could rebuild those wagons. I wouldn't mind doing that, but what sucks is that they don't line up with the ag bagger because the undercarriages on them sit too low. But we were looking today, or actually Leonard was, and the undercarriages on them wagons are 42 years old. So that's pretty neat. So they really don't owe us anything, but yeah. I don't know. New Hollands were alright wagons. But these new wagons are a lot simpler. Because now they've figured out better ways to do stuff, but still pretty neat. Gotta say, the Meyer Ford's wagon is a pretty sweet wagon. But the Forge King is alright too, but the Forge King wagon does give us issues. Not with braking, but like tonight, one load, it wasn't even that load I loaded really full, but it was the load before that. The beaters wouldn't start for Dad, but that Meyer Forge wagon, you can jam it right full. Fill it until you can't see the beaters. You can find videos of that fairly easily. And they'll start and they'll run out the feed, but yeah, they're a lot of money. But that's why we have 3 wagons. In my opinion, you either need kind of 2 really good wagons, like 2 18-foot forage wagons probably for a farm our size, or you almost want 3 smaller wagons, just so that you don't get in a bind when one breaks. Last year, for a short amount of time, we were running all 3 wagons, and that is just amazing. Because what I was able to do is I was able to fill wagons. Then once I had 2 full wagons sitting in the field, I'd go home and feed cows. And then I could come back and start chopping again. So, even last year when we did the ag bag, we had 3 working wagons, and it was really nice for starting out the ag bag. So, yeah. I don't know. Alright. Mom is gonna run chopper, and Dad's gonna run wagons, and I'm gonna take over the ag bag so that Leonard can get going home. He's got around a 45-minute trip home, and he, I believe, is planning to come back tomorrow at some point too, even. So, yeah. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I'd like to keep everybody happy, and then he can go home. There you go. Dad's off to get the next wagon. Pretty neat. So yeah, this is an ag bagger, like quite literally the brand ag bagger. So yeah, pretty nice bagger. I like this bagger better than the old Kelly and Ryan we used to get in. Just the bags seem to keep their shape a lot better. You can see there's last year's bag and see how round it stayed. So yeah, Pretty nice. And then here's the 7430 Premium. It's on the bagger. This thing's a pretty nice tractor. Yeah, there you go. It's neat. Anyway, pretty neat to see all the options you get for light. And I believe, yep, there's flashers. It's fun. Anyway, there you go. Pretty neat. A lot of buttons in here, that's for sure. There's Stella supervising. His dad pulls in with the next wagon. Pretty neat. Yeah, getting to the end here. Just didn't have enough fuel in the cab tractor left, or the 7420 on the chopper. So, Mom came back to the yard to fuel it up. We're at about an eighth of a tank left, but yeah. Anyway, there's only 2 more loads to make for the night, we figure. That's what I figured after counting folds in the bag. There's the last load coming in that we're gonna put in this bag. There's 5 folds of plastic left and you need 4 to tie it up. You see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 2 loads in this bag. So, I'm gonna get things set up with Dad, then we'll dump the last load in. Then we'll be done for the night. It is 11:32, so we should be done by midnight. There you go, all done for the night. There are 2 flashing lights on the back of that wagon. I already set the pressure on the bagger, so it's day number 1 of egg bagging done. It's a 9x200 egg bag filled.